Okay, guys, today is extra special because we got a hold of something that's unbelievable for all those Nikon fanboys out there and anybody who's interested in vintage cameras. So Mr. Wu has got a hold of a very rare find, and he's going to tell you the whole history behind it and give you all the little details. But guess what? You can't have it. I bought it. So here we go. All right, Mr. Wu.
Okay, we are back to business. So today we got a special camera, Nikon rangefinder. My earlier series, I got the standard one, the S2, nice camera. It's a combination of the Leica shutter with a Zeiss lens mount. So you focus by turning the wheel here, or you turn the lens. Focal plane shutter. The early one got a rotating shutter dial. Up top deck and lower deck. The top deck for fast speed, lower deck for slow speed. Was good. Nikon make rangefinder like Canon made rangefinder, and a few Japanese companies make rangefinder, Minolta or so on. And they try to do what Leica was good at doing. And no matter how they tried, for some reason, people still bought the Leica M3, even though it's more expensive. So then the Japanese look back again and they say, hey, this is not working for them. We do all the best, we make some features are even better, still people buy the Leica M3. So they say, okay, we have to do something different. So when the SLR came, they moved from this camera to the Nikon F. You notice some strange, weird similarity. Shutter dial, shutter release, winding lever. They are almost in the same position. Not surprisingly, what Nikon did was they took this camera as the base and they added the mirror box and they added the prism and became a Nikon F. So when you open the back, it's even more identical. You see the layout. See? Firm spool, take-up spool, winding gear. Only thing with the F, they changed the cloth shutter to titanium, okay? But still a focal plane shutter. So, sliding cover, same concept. Only thing, of course, the dimensions are different. So, I cannot put this on this, I cannot put this on this because the length of the camera is different. But it's the same idea. So, Nikon made the S2, S3, S4. S4 was a half-frame camera. And so it was going well. And then they make the last attempt they make to make the Nikon SP. The SP, instead of a fixed frame line, you can dial in the frame line from 35 to 135, 35, 50, 85, 105, 135. They even add another frame by the side to have 28. So they beat Leica to it. Only by the time M6, M4P, M6 you have 28 to 135. Before that, there's no 28. So this one got 28 up to 135. And parallax corrected, the frame line is very good. So then F3 came, swept the world. So this series has been sidelined, stop production. So you only got the F, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, and so on. Now, in the year 2000, Nikon decided, why don't we just remake the Nikon S3 as a millennium set, limited production. Now, for them to do, it was not easy. That time they already went autofocus. They already gone ahead. The old tools were kept aside, torn down. The old master were gone, retired. They still have some of the drawings. So when they want to remake it, it was a big production for them. They have to take any good working sample available, reverse engineer it, and try to find any of the old experts who are still living, rehire them on the contract to teach the new people how to do it. And slowly, slowly, they managed to do it. They produce it. At first, it was a long learning curve. It took them 1 day to produce one piece. Then after that, when things were better, they managed to produce 300 pieces per day. And when they get it better, they were able to produce 500 pieces per day. They make about 2,000 pieces. So, that's all. While that was being done, all the Nikon SP lovers around the world talk to Nikon and say, please, make the SP as well. So they see there's a big demand for it. So 2005, they remake the SP as a limited edition, like this one. So they make 2,500 pieces, so as a set. And this one is only sold in the Japanese market. And it's sold by a lottery system. So you indicate you want to buy, and then put your name in the box, they pull your name out, and okay, you can buy. Then, of course, over time, this went around the world, circulation. I believe the original buyer of this never used it, just buy and keep. So this was produced in 2005. Now it resurfaced in my shop 2025. 20 years have come and gone. So what we have here. Okay, you got this is the certificate for the authenticity. See, it's still sealed, so I'm not going to open this. Let the owner open. Owner already bought.
Hey.
I told the owner, if you don't buy this, something wrong. And I seldom recommend people this type of camera. I will show them, I tell them what is good, what it has. You want to buy, you buy. You don't want to buy, it's your business. I won't pester you. But this one, I say, if you don't buy, something wrong with your brain. You better buy. I like this, I like to own it, but it's too much money for me. So, well, if somebody can afford it, well, why not?
I got poison.
So, here you have the camera. And of course, you have the papers. Papers are mostly in Japanese. I think it's a brief, instruction book, Japanese. Got to go back to school. Then got a certificate, warranty certificate, and so on. So this is all the papers. Then you have the camera itself. Very nice box. Old Nikon logo, Nippon Kokaku, Nikon Optical Company. Then you have, there it is. Well worth. See, this one, that's the camera. Yeah. And a matching lens hood.
Let me take a look at the glass.
Yeah. Okay, while that is spinning in the merry-go-round, I show you the case. This was produced very early. I think in 2005 they must have caught a cattle, a fatted calf, and kept the calf skin good, and they make the leather out of this calf. I don't know. Somebody ate the meat, take the skin and tan. So it's built to the original dimension, not a scratch. So, ever-ready case. So this is the case. Now, if you can find a good sample, the original SP, everything working, it's still a worthwhile camera to have. But this one is a remake. They take the same drawing, they do it well, they improve on it, put better coating. So it's built even better than the original.
You take the lens cap off.
Yeah, metal lens cap with the two lugs on the side like a Frankenstein lug like that. Later on, Nikon used the same idea on the plastic cap, but this is all original metal. Okay, so what I said earlier, see, identical nearly. They use the Leica cloth shutter system. Leica cloth shutter, see how quiet. Then they use the Contax lens mount system. So they took the best of the two German companies. So this lens and coupled with here. So dot to dot. Yeah. You focus. This is a remake special lens, 1.8-35. So this dial here sets the frame line. This is manual set, unlike the Leica. So this is 50 mm frame line. This is 8.5. This is 10.5, 135. The different frame line. And then you got one extra one here for the 28 mm. So the frame line is parallax corrected. There you focus. It has an infinity lock. So you got here, turn this. It's a bit stiff, so normally I prefer to turn this way. The flash sync, for flash, you lift this down, you can see the FX. That's for electronic flash. This focal plane block, this is for flash block, so normally at FX. The A is for film at once. For rewind, you turn to R, so then you rewind. The frame counter. This is the hot shoe with the special contact for their own special flash. So this set is 1276 out of 2005. So Nikon SP Special Edition self timer. Whoa. Then got this matching hood. You clip on the hood, lens cap. Yeah. Very, very special camera. 1956.
Who's the lucky guy that bought it?
The same is the one who is making the video now.
Okay, Mr. Wu, thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right, I hope you answer all the comments and questions on this. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.